Welcome to Jets Training Center in Florham Park, New Jersey. I'm Mark Hale with George Willis, our columnist. And just finished with Jets practice and access for the day. They're getting set to open the season on Sunday at home against the Bills at MetLife Stadium. And George, one of the interesting things today was we had a surprise press conference with the owner, Woody Johnson. He started talking about he was asked about the job security of both Mike Tannenbaum, the GM, and Rex Ryan, the head coach. Was a little bit more effusive in praising Rex, although he expressed confidence in both. What'd you take out of what Woody Johnson said about both guys, and do you think there's pressure on these guys going into the season?
Well, first of all, he started by saying, I don't discuss anything about contracts.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go there, blah, blah, blah. But then he talked about, first supporting each guy, saying that he had their back and he was confident that they would both do good jobs this season. But you could sort of tell that, he likes Rex. I think he likes the personality that Rex brings to the franchise, and that would be tough to replace. I think it would be easier to replace a general manager than the kind of head coach that Rex Ryan has become. But
Rex is the real presence of this team.
He's the real presence right now and the face of the franchise, basically. But if things go bad this year, they're both going to be in trouble. I mean, if this season turns out to be just a complete disaster, he's going to have to get rid of both of them.
Well, the season starts on Sunday, like we said, Sunday afternoon against the Bills, a division rival. The Jets' expectations for this year, I think Brian Costello, our Jets beat writer, he was saying he was one of the only people to pick them to make the playoffs. George, what do you think? What's the record of this team after 16 games, and are they in the postseason?
Well, as of right now, I would say they're not, because you haven't really seen anything in the preseason to make you think that. Mm-hmm. They've got a good defense. That's all well and good, but, there's going to be some injuries on that defense. It may not wind up as strong as it is now. There's going to come a time where that offense is going to have to come into play and score some points. And right now, you're not sure that they can do that. The New England Patriots are still going to be what they've always been, I'm sure. And the Buffalo Bills look to be a very improved team on paper. So if the Bills come out and have a strong season, it's going to be tough for the Jets to make the playoffs.
Absolutely. One of the things that's hard for the Jets is that they play in the same division with the Patriots. It's almost like they go into every year, as people have said, really kind of being already in competition for the wild card as opposed to that division. George, I want to get to your column that's in today's paper. Rex Ryan is going to be a cartoon character featured in Nickelodeon. You wrote about it for today. What do you think about this?
Well, I think for the first part, today he talked about the Jets being compared to a circus-like atmosphere and taking umbrage to that. He's talking about, we're a better organization than that, and we're going to prove people wrong. So obviously that kind of talk has touched a nerve. And he was very defensive about it, and so was the owner, Mr. Johnson. But, in one vein, he doesn't want to be compared to a clown, but then in the next vein, he doesn't mind being a cartoon character. Rex is a character, so it's not surprising that the NFL would want him in this project. But, hey, the only way to erase all that kind of talk and that kind of comparison is to go out and win football games and have a good season.
All right, well, we'll see what happens with the Jets when they open the season Sunday afternoon against the Bills. Should be an interesting campaign for this team this season all year long, as we've gotten used to with the New York Jets. Thanks for watching. For George, I'm Mark. Talk to you soon.